Wait. Okay, there it is. I forgot to check the audio. I forgot to do that earlier. Oh my god, wait, what? What happened? What? Wait, what? What? Oh wow, thank you, Subobo, for the follow. Thank you. Okay, give me a second because I want to check the audio. How is the audio itself? I don't know if. Oh no. Okay, yes, we have a static. We have a static noise. This is incredible. This is quality content. Let me. The problem is the cable of these incredible headphones, so I need to play with them, and that is kind of tilting. Let me see. I think that it is. I think I solved it a little bit compared to before. Let's hope. So okay. Well, now this time for real. Hello everybody. Once again, we're all of us congregated to read some Mahabharata. we we left it on the canto 55, as I said. No, I didn't say it in the title, but we left it on the canto 55. That is the thing that matters the most. Let me take this over here. Transition. That. I have as always, the list of terms, just in case anything needs to be explained. So mouse over here. And okay, yeah. A little bit of context was okay. If I remember correctly, we left it on the Sarpayagna, the sacrifice of the snakes, the moment that this guy, who was sort of the Astika, is it, or who is it? Let me see. Yes, I think it was Astika, the one who was sent to solve all of this deal based on basically the whole stuff that was happening at the Sarpayagna. Astika was predicted by Brahma, if I'm not wrong, to be the one that was going to save those snakes that didn't need to be killed. And well, we left it specifically on the here on the canto 55, as I said before, but more in details, basically on the part where this goes almost completely into what is going to happen after Astika reaches the whole sacrifice site, basically the Sarpayagna itself, because he was getting blocked, and he on the 54 this cannot be happening. No, please, OBS, please, OBS, do not fucking troll me. Please do not make another one of these nights where my internet decides to fuck up completely. I didn't foresee this specific situation. This is amazing. This is the specific kind of content that we really needed. The one that made me have no reason at all. Fuck. Well, I can't really say anything. We will see. If it ends up stabilizing, is stable, more stable, a little bit better, working. Internet, please. Please, internet. Please, internet. Okay, we're literally going to see if it works, and if it doesn't work, I guess I got kind of trolled. This is already the second night that this happens in the same month. I guess this is going to be a funny moment of the year, taking into account that internet once again wasn't working incorrectly until this point. So let's see, will it work? Will we be able to watch, to read, or should I be preoccupied with my internet? Okay. No. I was I was going to say, we are kind of fine. No, it literally dropped to zero once again. It was for a half a second, but it happened. So, I don't know. I guess we're going to see what ends up really succeeding here. I don't really know what to say. Taking into account that this is completely badly working, I cannot say anything at all. So let me start. Welcome. Oh well, sorry, I think I skipped over it. Hello, Saxter, as always. Thank you for the potato powers, and hello, Rosbon. So yes, let me go to here. We are going to do as if this was working its best. So, anyways, Canto 55. Astika Parva continued. Astika said, Soma Varuna Prajapati performed yagnas in time out of mind at Prayaga. Oh, Bharatishavha, son of Parikshit. Your sacrifice is in no way inferior to theirs. Ah, may it bless those dear to me. Indra performed 100 yagnas, but this one yagna of yours is equal to 10,000 of Sakara's sacrifices. Oh, Bharatarishabha, son of Parikshit, ah, may it bless those dear to us. Your yagna is like the yagna of Yama, of Harimedha, of Rantideva, oh, Bharatarish, son of Parikshit, let those dear to us be blessed, like the sacrifice of Mayadavana, of King Sasabindu, or of King Vaisravana, at which he was himself the chief priest. Is this sacrifice of yours, O Bharata Rishvaha, son of Parikshit, let those dear to us be blessed. Your yagna equals the sacrifice of Nriga, of Ahamida, of Dasaratha, son Rama. Oh, once again, Bharatash Shavaha, oh son of Parikshit, let those dear to us be blessed. Yes, I know that my internet is completely dying, but I cannot do anything at all. So that's why I simply decided to keep going, because I literally was not having any problem until I started the reading. In that exact same moment that I started the reading, you say, you know what, I am not going to work. So I don't know what to really tell you. It do be like that. I said I can say. I guess I am kind of cursed to be trolled by my internet whenever I want to stream, because before streaming it was completely fine working, but the moment I hit stream, no, you know what, we're not going to work. So anyways, thank you for telling me. Anyways, thank you, Rosman. Here I was here. Let the yagna of King Yudhishthira, the son of Adeva, of Ahamida's race, renowned even in Swarga, in this sacrifice of yours, O Bharatiryashbha, O son of Parikshit, let those dear to us be blessed by it. Like the yagna of Krishna Dvaipayana, the son of Satyavati, in which he himself was the chief priest, is this sacrifice of yours, O foremost of Bharata's race, O son of Parikshit, let those dear to us be blessed by it. These Ritviks and Sadasyas who attend your yagna are as magnificent as Indra who slew Vritrasura, as splendid as Surya. There remains nothing that they do not know, and the gift offered them produce inexhaustible punya. I am convinced that no Ritvik in the three worlds can equal your Ritvik Dvaipayana. Why? His Shishyas become matchless Ritviks and range the earth performing their dharma. I see how Agni Deva, gold his seed and black smoke marking his path, Agni Huskal, Vibhavasu and Chitravahno, blazes with flames that sway to the right and bears your libations of ghee to the other devas. Okay, are we still having problems with internet? I guess we should still. Yeah, basically. I think this is going to be, in one hand, the worst transmission that I did up to this point, because it literally is so far more than reconnection successful. Are we? Are we really successful at reconnecting? Do you think? Do you think we're back? Or are you going to tell me that we are going to still once again drop to zero? Was this a real no lagging event? Or will this be the laggiest stream I ever did? We're going to discover that in a matter of seconds, as I keep reading. Oh, Hanamehaya, no king on earth protects his people as you do. Oh, I am pleased with your abstinence and your restraint. I feel that you are either Varuna or Yama, the Lord of Dharma. Why? You watch over the creatures of the earth, even like Indra, with his Vajra in hand. In this world, you have no equal for greatness and for sacrifice. I say that you are like Kadvanga, Nabhava, and Dilipa. You are as strong as Yayati and Manhatri, as splendorous as Surya. Your bows as stern as Bhishma, your hidden tehas like Valmiki, who sat covered by an anthill, like Vashishta. You have mastered your anger, your sovereignty is as Indra's, your grandeur and luster are like Narayana. You dispense justice like Yama, like Krishna. Every virtue adores you. You are as fortunate as the Vasus. You are the home of Yagnas. You are as mighty as Dambodhava. You are as much. What? Okay. You are as much a master of the Shastras and arms as Yamadagni, son Parasurama. Your tehas matches that of Aurva and Drita. Your gaze inspires terror even as Bhagiratha deeds. With such fulsome adoration as the gatherers Hanamehaya, the Sadasyas, the Ritviks, and the sacrificial fire, Hanamehaya saw omens all around. Next, Canto 56. Wait, did internet fix itself finally? Yes, somehow. It seems so far after the last disconnection, it has not been lagging. So far. We don't completely know. We will probably never completely know. Anyways, Canto 56. As the Gaparva continued, Sutta said, Hanamehaya said, this is a boy, but he speaks like a wise old man. He is not a boy, but wise, an old soul. I think I want to grant him a boon. Brahmanas, I ask your leave to do that. I ask your leave to do that. The Sadasyas said, a Brahmana, even if he is a boy, deserves the respect of a kings. A learned Brahmana more so. This boy deserves to have every desire of his satisfied, but not before Takshaka comes into your fire. But the king was eager to grant the young Brahmana a boon. Ask for a boon, he said. The Hotri did not approve. Takshaka has not yet come to Sarpa Yagna. Hanamehaya said, let us strive to complete the Yagna quickly. Takshaka must come and die, for he is my enemy. The Ritviks said, Rahan, the science of the Shastras and the fire both say that Takshaka dwells in Indra's realm in fear for his life. The illustrious Sutta Lohitaksha, master of the Puranas, had already told the king this. When Hanamehaya asked again why Takshaka had not appeared, the Sutta replied, Sire, the Brahmanas speak truly. I know the Puranas and I say to you that Indra has granted Takshaka a boon. Indra said to the Naga, remain hidden with me and Agni will not burn you. Hearing this, Hanamehaya, the sacrificer, was dejected. He urged the Hotri to bend his will to his task. The Hotri chanted mantras and poured more ghee into the fire, and Indra came there on high. The Deva came in his Vimana, covered by thick clouds, with all the gods around him, and following him, Gandharvas and babies of Apsaras. Takshaka, terrified, hid in Indra's robe. Enraged, Hanamehaya cried again to his mantra-chanting Brahmanas, if Takshaka hides with Indra, then cast him into the fire with Indra himself. The Hotri poured more libations into the fire, calling Takshaka's name. As the ghee fell into the flames, the terrified Takshaka was revealed in the sky with Indra. Purandara saw the Yagna and grew afraid. He abandoned Takshaka in a trice and flew back to his world. Slowly, ineluctably, the potent maledictions drew the trembling Takshaka towards the flame. The Ritviks said, Maharaja, Maharaja. How? I guess Maharaja. I guess. Maharaja, your yagna is complete. You might now grant the excellent Brahmana a boon. Kanamehaya said to Astika, O Brahmana, so handsome and boyish, I wish to grant you a worthy boon. Ask me for whatever you want, and I swear you shall have it, even if it is something well nigh impossible to give. The Ritviks said triumphantly, Rajan, look how Takshaka draws close. Listen to his screams and roars as he nears the flames. Indra has forsaken him, and, weakened by the mantras, he falls out of heaven. Look where he falls swooning and hissing like a storm. Just before Takshaka fell into the Sarvayagna fire, Astika asked Kanamehaya for his boon. O great king, if you want to grant me a boon, let this sacrifice of yours cease at once, and not another snake fall into the flames. O Brahmana, Parikshit's son was dismayed and pleaded with Astika, Illustrious one, I will give you gold, silver, cows, and whatever else you want, but don't let my yagna stop. Astika replied, I do not want gold, silver, cows, or anything else. O king, but only that this sacrifice ends and that my mother's kinsmen are spared. Again and again, Kanamehaya begged Astika, Brahmana, ask me for another boon, and my blessings be upon you. But O Saunaka of Brigu's race, he will not ask for another boon. Finally, the Sadasyas, all knowers of the Veda, said to Kanamehaya in one voice, give the Brahmana the moon he wants. Amazing. Canto 57. Astika Parva continued. Saunaka said, Soti, tell me the names of all the Nagas that fell into fucking Sati, tell me the names of all the Nagas that fell into the Kanamehaya's fire. Sati replied, billions of snakes fell into the fire, most excellent Brahmana, beyond count, but listen to the names of the main Nagas, as many as I can remember. First, listen to the names of the kindred of Vasuki, who were colored red, blue and white, all of them ferocious and their venom deadly, helplessly afflicted by their mother's curse. They poured into the flames and seasoned to death, just like libations of ghee. Kotisa Manasa Purna Chala Bala Halmaka, Vichchala Kaunapa Chakra, Kalave Prakalana, Hiranyabahu, Charana, Kakshaka, Kaladantaka, all the sons of Visuki fell into the fire. Brahmana, besides them, numberless other serpents, high-born, terrible and powerful, burned to ash in the fire. Listen to those that die which belong to Dakshaka's clan. Puchandaka, Mandalaka, Pindasektri, Ravenaka, Uchochikha, Charava, Vangas, Bilwatejas, Virohana, Sili, Salakara, Muka, Sukumara, Paravepana, Murgara, Sisuroman, Suroman, and Mahahami. Of Airavata's king, Paravata, Parihata, Pandara, Harina, Krasa, Vihanga, Sabhameda, Pramoda, and Sauhatapana perished. Brahmanastes. What the fuck? Brahmanash arresta from the clan of Kauravya. Those that were born to us were Eraka Kundala Beni Menish. Oh my god, why are there so many names? Once again, from the clan of Kauravya, those that were born to us were Eraka Kundala Beni Meniskandha, Kumaraka, Bahuka, Sringavera, Durtaka, Pratara, and Astaka, of the kinsfolk of Dharatrashtra, who are as swift as Vayu and their poison virulent, Sankukarna, Pitakarna, Pitharaka, Kutharaka, Sukhana, Sechaka, Purnangada, Purnamukha, Prahasa, Sakuni, Dari, Amahata, Kamathaka, Sushena, Vyaya, Vairava, Mundavedanga, Pisanga, Udraparaka, Rishabha, Vegavat, Pindaraka, Raktanga, Sarvasaranga, Samridha, Patha, Vasaka, Barahaka, Viranaka, Suchitra, Chitravegika, Parasara, Tarunaka, Manisk, Maniskandha and Aruni were consumed. Brahmana, these were the most prominent snakes that perished, known for their mighty deeds and accomplishments. I cannot begin to name all the snakes that died, for they were truly beyond count. The sons of the great Nagas that I have named died, and their sons, so many those flames devoured. Some had 3 heads, some had 7, others 10, and their poison was like fire at the end of the Yuga, and they were all dreadful to behold. There were others, immense, swift as lightning, lofty as mountain peaks, long as a Yama, a Johanna, even 2 Johannas, who could assume any form at will, and who were as strong as they wanted to be, their venom like agony. All caused my mother, and all of them became ashes in the flame of that great yagna. Thank you for all more names. Canto 58. Astikaparva continued. Soti said, listen to something else rather wonderful that Astika did. When Hanamehaya was about to grant Astika's wound, Takshaka, abandoned by Indras and hurtling towards the earth, suddenly stopped fighting and remained suspended in the air. Hanamehaya was puzzled by this, since the Ritviks still chanted mantras and poured butter into the Agni that blazed in his name. Sanaka asked, Sutta, were the mantras impotent that Takshaka stopped falling? Sati replied, while Takshaka plunged fireworks, by no unconscious, with weakness and fear, Astika said thrice, Stay, stay, stay! And at this, Takshaka remained suspended in midair. Then, urged repeatedly by his Sadasyas, Hanamehaya said, Let the Yagna end, and no more snakes perish. This is my wound to Astika. Shouts of joy and praise rang through the air. Thus, the Sarvayagna of the son of Parikshit, king of the Pandava race, stopped. Hanamehaya, scion of the race of Mahabharata, was pleased with his sacrifice, and gave away untold wealth to the Ritviks and Sadasyas who had attended his great sacrifice. He also gave gold beyond count to the Sutta Lohitaksha, the expert at building foundations, who had said before the yagna began that it would be interrupted by a Brahmana. The munificent king also gave Lohitaksha fine garments and food, and was gratified. Finally, that king concluded his yagna with the prescribed rituals, showing Astika all reverence. Hanamehaya sent him home in joy that his mission had been accomplished. Hanamehaya said to Astika, I must come again and be a Sadasya at my Aswamedha yagna, my imperial horse sacrifice. Astika replied that he would, and returned home. The king and he both satisfied. Arriving home in the light, he touched the feet of his mother and his uncle, and he told them all that had happened. All the Nagas there heaved a great sigh of relief and were delighted with Astika that he had removed their fear. They said to him, Give the child, wise Astika, ask us for any boon. Astika promptly said, Let anyone who read this whole story of what I did, either at dawn or dusk, with concentration and a cheerful heart, never have to fear anything from you. The snakes said happily, Let it be exactly as you want, nephew. Anyone that recalls the names of Attika, Artiman, and Sunitha, by day or by night, shall have no fears of snakes. He who says, I remember Haratkaru's son Astika, who saved the race of Nagas from perishing at the Sarvayagna, so do not harm me and go away, O Naga, shall be saved from every one of our kind. The snake that still bites such a man shall have his hood split in 100 pieces like the fruit of the simsa tree. That great Brahmana was satisfied and pleased. Now the Mahatman set his heart upon leaving the world, and when his time came, he rose into Swarga, leaving his son and grandsons behind. This is the tale of Astika, exactly as it happened. It is certainly true that relating this story dispels the fear of snakes. O Brahmanas, O Maharishi, of Brigu's line, I have told you the lesson of the holy Astika, just as your ancestor Brahmati told it to his son Ruru. Listening to this tale fetches great punya, O Saunaka. I hope that having told from the beginning, I have satisfied your curiosity. Okay, Canto 59. Just in case, let me check one second the audio because I think it has been, almost half an hour, and if it got I was just checking. We are still kind of fun. We don't have to worry about the random noises so far. Let me, just in case, refresh this. And meanwhile, finally, we move on from the Astika Parva to the Canto 59. Adivam Saratavarana Parva. Sonaka said, Chill, Sutta, I am very pleased with you that you, what? What? With you that you have told. Okay, Sonaka said, Chill, Sutta, I am very pleased with you that you have told me this story, beginning with the son of Brigu. Now I ask you again to narrate for us, O Ogras Rabas, the Mahabharata that Vyasa composed. I want to hear all the myriads and exciting stories told among those illumined Sadasyas who came to Kanamehaya Sarpayagna during the intervals between the rituals they performed at the prolonged sacrifice, the tales and the lessons we learned from them. Tell me both, O Soti, in full. Soti said, those Brahmanas spoke of many matters derived from the Veda when they had the time, but Vyasa recited the magnificent Itihasa called the Mahabharata. So Naka said, I want to hear that sacred story called the Mahabharata, which has spread the fame of the Pandavas across the world. The Itihasa, which Krishna Dvaipayana recited when Kanamehaya asked him after the Sarpayagna was over. That legend was conceived in the oceanic mind of Maharishi Vyasa, his soul purified by yoga. Have wit, my dears, with whatever you have said so far, but not appease it, O Sutta. So he said, I will narrate Vyasa Itihasa, the Mahabharata, for you, from beginning to end. Nothing will give me more pleasure, O Sonaka. Canto 16. Okay, let me just engage. Adimam Savatarana. Okay. Adimam Savatarana. Parva continued. So he said, when the Rishi Krishna Dvaipayana heard that Kanamehaya had been installed as the sacrificer for the Sarpayagna, he came to the Yagna. Vyasa, grandfather of the Pandavas, had been born on an island, the Yamuna, to the Virgin Kali by Shakti's son, Parasara Muni. As soon as he was born, miraculously, he was a full-grown sage, who already knew the Vedas and the Vedangas and all the Itihasas. Naturally, he possessed vast inborn knowledge and illumination that no other could hope to have through Tapasya, studying the Veda, keeping Vratas, fasting, having sons, or by performing yajnas. Greatest among those that knew the Veda, Vyasa divided the single Veda into four. The Brahmana had knowledge of the Parabrahman, knew the depth, passed by intuition, was truly Holy One, and treasured the truth. His ways, sacred, and his friend, great, he served Pandu, Dhritarashtra, and Vidura, so that the line of Shantanu might not be extinguished. With his disciples, all knowers of the Vedas and the Rangas, this Mahatman walked into the Yagnashala of Raharishi Kanamehaya. He saw Kanamehaya sitting there like Indra himself, surrounded by his Tadasyas, by numberless kings who had all performed sacred ablutions, and by masterly Ritviks who were like Brahma himself. When Bharatotama, Raharishi Kanamehaya saw Vyasa Muni, he rose quickly and came with his guest and his kinsmen to welcome the sage in great joy, with his Sadasyas warm approval. The king offered the Rishi a lofty golden seat, just as Indra had to Brahaspati. When Vyasa, who is worshipped by the Devas and can grant great boons, sat on the golden seat, the King of Kings worshipped him with rites set down in the scriptures. The king offered his grandsire Krishna Dvaipayana water to wash his feet and rinse his mouth, Argia, and gifts of sacred cows. Vyasa accepted the formal offerings, asked for the cows to be protected, and was pleased with the Pandava. After these adorations, Kamehameha bowed to his great-grandsire, then sat down with him, enjoyed and asked after his well-being. The enemy Muni looked at the king with love, asked him after his welfare, and offered homage to the Sadasyas who had all already adored him. When all this was done, folding his hand reverentially, Kamehameha asked that great Brahmana, Lord, you saw with your own eyes the lives of the Kurus and the Pandavas. I want to hear their story from you. What caused the enmity between them, which resulted in such extraordinary events? Also, what led to the great war between my grandsires, which killed countless men? Why was their good sense deemed by fate best among Brahmanas? I beg you, tell me in full all that happened. Krishna Dvaipayana turned to his disciple Vaisampayana, seated at his side, and told him, You tell the king about the enmity that sprang up between the Kurus and the Pandavas, exactly as I told it to you. At his Guru's dictate, the blessed Vaisampayana narrated the entire story to Kamehameha. Krisadashas and the other Kshatriyas and Brahmanas gathered there. He told them all about the enmity and the great war that devastated the Kurus and the Pandavas. Okay, 1061. Adimansavattarana Parva continued. Vaisampayana said, I feel prostrate in Sashtanga Namakshara, 8 limbs touching the ground, before my Guru, with absolute devotion in my heart. I also worship the sacred assembly of learned Brahmanas. I will now narrate all that I heard from the Mahamuni Vyasa, greatest among geniuses in the 3 worlds, O king. Surely, since the Mahabharata has come to you, you deserve to hear the awesome epic. My heart might otherwise tremble to undertake this immense narration, but having my Guru's command, I feel no trace of fear. Listen, O Kamehameha, to why discord broke out between the Kurus and the Pandavas. Hear about the envious lust for kingdom that led to the game of dice, and how the Kurus sent the Pandavas into exile in the forest. I will tell you everything that happened, O best among kings. When their father Pandu dies, those young Kshatriyas, the Pandavas, come home to Hastinapura in quick time. They became masters of archery. The Kurus see that the sons of Pandu are exceptionally gifted with strength, vitality, intelligence, and fortune, and that the people love them, and the Kurus are striking with envy. The devious and perfidious Duryodhana, with Karna and Duryodhana's uncle Shakuni, son of Subala, begins to persecute the sons of Pandu and to plot to have them exiled, swayed by Shakuni's evil counsel. Duryodhana's schemes to kill the Pandavas so that he can have undivided sovereignty. The Dhritarashtra's demonic son feeds poison to Bhima, mixing some sweets, but Bhima, of the stomach of the wolf, digests the poison and only falls asleep from it on the bank of the Ganga. Duryodhana binds Bhima hand and foot and, casting him into the river, breaks away. But Kunti's enormously strong son awakes, easily breaks the thongs that bind him, and Bhimanesa Mahabaho surfaces. Are his slugishness gone? When he falls, slipping into the water, black water snakes bite him all over his red body, their venom deadly. But that nemesis of his enemies still does not die. All the while that their cousins plot to murder them, their noble's uncle Vidura helps the sons of Pandu in every way that he can, frequently saving their lives. As Indra watches over the world from Swarga, does Vidura watch over the Pandavas and keeps evil away from them. Okay, give me a fucking second. What the fuck? Why is my dog on the other side? What the fuck? Give me a second, give me a fucking second here. Shwa. Okay, now we are back. Fucking dog, I lemao. Anyways, let me get everything ready. I was so was fine. Okay, here. I never changed this transition to this. Okay. All the while there's cousins plot to murder. No, okay. By many means. What the fuck do I have? Guitar? Why do I have a guitar now? It is it is kind of loud, don't you think? Let me make it not so loud, so that at the very least we have sound, but we are okay. Take this. Continue. I think I think I left it here in reality. So all the while that their cousins plot to murder them, their noble uncle Vidura helps the sons of Pandu in every way that he can, frequently saving their lives. As Indra watches over the world from Swarga, does Vidura watch over the Pandavas and keeps evil away from them. By many means, covert and open, Duryodhana attempts to do away with his cousins. Time and time again he fails, for the fates protect the Pandavas, keeping them safe for the great destiny they have sworn to fulfill, the very annihilation of the race of kings. Duryodhana sits in the dark conclave with his coterie, Karna, Dushasana, and some others, and with Dharatirashtra knowledge, has a house of of luck built in Varanavrata, in Kasi, out of inordinate love for his son, as well as blind ambition to keep the throne. Dharatirashtra colludes with Duryodhana to send the innocent Pandavas to Varanavrata. As the sons of Pandu are leaving Hastinapura with their mother Kunti, Vidara discreetly warns them of mortal danger and tells them how to escape it. Kunti and her sons arrive in Varanavrata and begin living in the lacquer palace. Duryodhana's agent Purochana, who has built the edifice, takes them there. For a year live in the deadly mansion, under guard all the while, watching Purochana's every move. Meanwhile, Vidura sends them an expert tunneler who secretly excavates an underground passage leading out of the House of Black. One night, the Pandavas set fire to the palace, immolating Duryodhana's spy within, and escaped through the secret tunnel. In great anxiety at the murderous plot hatched against them, the sons of Pandu flee with their mother. In the forest, near a natural fountain, they see a Rakshasa, but do not slay him for fear of giving themselves away to their enemies, whom they want to think them dead. Burned alive in their lacquer palace at Varanavaratas, instead they flee into the deep jungle. From here, Duryodhana and his brothers. In Tatvana, Bhima takes Hidimbi for his wife for some time after killing her brother, the Rakshasa Hidimba. He sires Gatotkacha, 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 yes, okay. He sires Gatotkacha on her. The Pandavas, knowers of the Vedas or serving their bratas, find their way to the town called Ekachakra. Disguising themselves as Brahmanas, those bulls among men live in the house of Brahmana, begging alms for a living. Here the tigerish Bhima Mahabharata slays the ferocious Rakshakavaka, the man-eater, and delivers the people of Ekachakra from their constant terror. Here too they hear about Krishna, the princess of Panchala, for whom her father is told to have a Swayambara, at which she will choose a husband for herself. The Pandavas go to Panchala and win the hand of Draupadi to be the wife of all five of them. After living in Panchala for a year, their presence is discovered and they return to Hastinapura with their bride. King Dhritarashtra and Sautanu's son Bhishma say to them, "We have learned sadly of the rancor between yourselves and your cousins. We have decided to bestow ancient Kandavapastra on you as your patrimony, half the kingdom, so there is no further cause for dispute. Go without envy in your hearts, for great is Kandavapastra, its highways broad and its expanse wide." Without argument, the sons of Pandu left for Kandavapastra, with some friends and followers, taking many precious goods, shields, ornaments, and gold with them. For many years, the Pandavas live in peace in Kandavaprastha, which they now call Indraprastha. They subdue many kingdoms and Kshatriyas by force of arms, and live in constant dharma and truth, always serene and humble, unmoved by wealth, crushing many forces of evil in their kingdom. The Pandavas rise to great power. Now, mighty Bhima conquers the kingdom of the east, the heroic Arjuna, the north, Nakula, the west, Sahadeva, doomed to his enemies, the south. When this is done, they hold sway over all of Bharatavarsha. Why would the five Pandavas, the earth seemed as if six suns shine upon her? Then Yudhishthira, Dharmaputra, is forced to send her his brother Arjuna, greatest and ambidextrous bowman, dearer to him than life, into the forest for 12 years. That Purushavyagra, tiger among men, resolute, gifted with every virtue, lives in the wilderness for 11 years and as many months. During his exile, Arjuna visits Krishna in Dwaraka, Ocean City. He takes Krishna's younger sister, the lotus-eyed Subhadra, her voice sweet like honey, to be his wife. She marries him joyfully. Even as Sachi married Indra, she unites in gladness with Arjuna, the son of Pandu, as Sari did with Vasudeva. Later, August of Kings, Kunti's son Arjuna and Krishna please Agni, who bears the Kavis from every yagna to the Devas by burning the Kandava Vana with its potent herbs, and that cures Agni of indigestion. Arjuna, with Kesadeva to help him, finds the task of burning the forest easy, for nothing is difficult to Vishnu of infinite resources. Agni gives Kunti, son the divine longbow, the Gattiva, and an exhaustible quiver, and a war chariot that flies Garuda on its banner. It is then that Arjuna saves the great Asura Maya from being consumed by the fire. The grateful Maya builds an unearthly sabha for the sons of Pandu, adorned and encrusted with every kind of priceless jewel and gemstone. When the devil Duryodhana sees the Maya sabha, he wants to own that palace. Duryodhana arranges to play a game of dice with Yudhishthira, at which Subala's son Shakuni uses loaded dice, rolling them with his cunning fingers, beating the eldest Pandava at the first game of dice. Duryodhana's sent the Pandavas into exile for 12 years and a 13th year to be spent in disguise, so no one discovers them. On pain of going back into exile. In the 14th year, O king, the Pandavas return to claim their kingdom, but Duryodhana refuses to return. War is declared, and the Pandavas regain their ravaged kingdom, but only after the very race of Kshatriyas perishes on the field of Kurukshetra. And finally, Duryodhana also dies. This is the story of the Pandavas, who never allowed Adharma, evil, to rule them, and of their enmity with their cousins, the Kauravas, and of the great war with which the sons of Pandu recovered their kingdom, said by Sampayana. So says Sati to Sauranaka and his rishis. Okay, Canto 62. Adivamsavatarana Parva continued. Haramihaya said, Most excellent Brahmana, you have now briefly told me the Itihasa known as the Mahabharata, which is about the great deeds of the Kurus. O Muni rich in Tapasya, now narrate the entire epic in full, for I am desperately eager to listen to its every detail. Hearing an abbreviation of its awesome legend does not satisfy me. I feel certain that there must have been great cause for the virtuous and mighty Pandavas to kill their own king, something for which they are still praised. Why did those tiger-like men, themselves innocent and capable of destroying their cousins, widely suffer the persecution and ignominy dealt out to them? Why, O Brahmana, did the mighty armed Bhima, strong as 10,000 elephants, restrain his anger? Though he was so wrong, why did Drupada's daughter, the chaste Krishna, not consume the Kauravas with fire from her eyes? Why did Prita's son Bhima and Arjuna and Madri's prince Nakula and Sahadeva obey Yudhishthira, who had such a weakness for gambling? Why did Yudhishthira Damaputra, the very embodiment of rectitude, quietly endure the extravagance of injuries he added upon himself and his family? Why did Dhananjaya, whose Sarati was Krishna himself, Arjuna, who later sent teeming host of dauntless Kshatriyas to the network, suffer in silence? O mighty Tapasvi, tell me everything that happened, exactly as it did, and describe whatever those Maharajas did. Vaisampayana said, O Raja, appoint a time for the narration of this entire Mahabharata, for the lesson brought by Krishna Dvaipayana is long indeed. This is just the beginning. I will certainly recite the entire epic of the illumined Vyasa of fathomless intellect, who is worshipped in all the worlds. The Mahabharata contains 100,000 sacred slokas composed by Satyavati, son of untold genius. He that recites it and they that listen to it attain Brahmaloka and become like Devas. The Mahabharata is equal to the Vedas. It is sacred and beautiful. It is the most wonderful of all legends. It is a Purana which the rishis worship. It dwells in depth on Artha and Kama, profit and pleasure. The sacred epic makes the heart yearn for mukti. Men that narrate this Veda of Krishna Dvaipayana to men of liberality, honesty, and faith earn great wealth. The most grievous sins, even killing an embryo in the womb, are burned to ashes by this Ihasa. However vicious and sinful a man might be, if he hears this lesson, he escapes from his sins as the sun does from Rahu when the life ends. This Ihasa is called Haya. Those that wish for victory should listen to it or read it. A king who hears this Mahabharata with a heart full of faith vanquishes all his enemies and conquers the world. This history is a Mahayagna on its own and yields the most auspicious and blessed fruit. A young king should always listen to it in the company of his queen, for the couple shall then beget heroic and noble children, heirs to the throne. This Mahabharata is the exalted and holy science of Dharma, Artha and Moksha as well. Vyasa was of immeasurable intelligence, says so. This Itihasa is recited today and shall be told and read in the deep future. They that hear it or read it have children and servants who are always obedient to them. Every sin of body, word of man or mind immediately leaves them that listen to this lesson. Those who hear, without mockery or criticism, the story of the birth of the Mahabharata princess will never princess I think. Okay, sorry. The story of the birth of the Mahabharata princess will never have to fear any sickness, let alone fear dying or the world to come. Krishna Dvaipayana composed this epic to spread the fame of the Pandavas and of the other Kshatriyas, noble, learned, of great repute. He wished also to bring welfare to the world through his profound and monumental work. Reading this wonderful Mahabharata bestows fame and blesses a man with long life, for it is a divine and sacred lesson. He that retells this epic to holy Brahmanas claim inexhaustible punya. He who recites this advent of the renowned Kuru generations is instantly purified, acquires a large family and honors in the world. The Brahmana who regularly studies this sacred Mahabharata during the 4 months of the monsoon is redeemed from all his sins. He who has read the Mahabharata can be regarded as knowing the Vedas. This epic contains accounts of the Devas, Rajarishis, Brahmarishis, the Immaculate Krishna, of Mahadeva Shiva, god of gods, and the Devi Parvati, of the birth of Kartikeya, born from the union of Shiva and Parvati and raised by 6 mothers. The Mahabharata tells of the greatness of Brahmanas and of the sacredness of cows. The Mahabharata is a compendium of all the Srutis, and every virtuous person should listen to it. The learned man who recites it to Brahmanas during the sacred months is waste of all his sins. He ceases to care about the pleasure even in Swarga and attains union with the Brahman, the ultimate reality. He who tells even a single foot of this kavya, this epic poem, to Brahmanas performing a Saradha, makes the ritual mortal. Since then the beaters become deeply gratified with all the offerings made to them. Listening to this Mahabharata destroys every sin, conscious and unconscious, which we commit daily with our senses or in our hearts. The lesson of the lofty birth of the Mahabharata princess is called the Mahabharata. He who knows the etymology of that name is saved from all his sins. Indeed, the Itihasa of the race of Mahabharata is so extraordinary that it purifies anyone who hears it of every sin. The Maharishi Krishna Dvaipayana took 3 years to compose his epic. Rising early, performing his sacred ablutions and daily worship, he would sit down to compose this Mahabharata. Therefore, the Brahmanas must listen to it with the formal reverence of keeping a vow. He who narrates Vyasa's sacred epic and those that hear it are all saved from being affected by the fruit of their karma, good and bad. He who truly wants to gain lasting punya should listen to the entire Mahabharata, for this single kavya is equal to all the others, and hearing it purifies the heart. The joy of satisfaction that a soul experiences upon attaining Swarga is hardly equal to those to be had from hearing this holy lesson. The virtuous man who narrates the Mahabharata with faith in his heart gains the punya derived from an Aswamedha or a Rajasuya Yagna. The Mahabharata is a treasure trove of precious jewels to rival the endless ocean and golden meadow. Surely, this lesson is sacred. It is exquisite and magnificent. It is equal to the Vedas. It must be heard, and it is pleasing to the ear and to the heart. It washes away every sin and confers great virtue. O king, he who gives a copy of the Mahabharata as a gift gives the very earth as a present with her girdle of seas. A son of Parikshit, this is the beautiful poem which bestows virtue and victory, which I am going to recite for you in full. Listen. Yes, the rishi Krishna Dalbayana walked early every day for 3 years and composed this epic full of wonders, the Mahabharata. O Bharata Shakha, Bula Monte Bharata kings. Whatever has been said about Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha might surely be found elsewhere, but nothing that is not contained in the Mahabharata is to be found anywhere. Holy fuck. Pretty face. Canto 63. Adhivansavattarana Parva continued. Vaisampayana said, there is one Saporava king of Dharma called Uparichara. He is also called Vasu and is addicted to hunting. Commanded by Indra, he conquers the beautiful kingdom of Chedi. Later, he renounces the use of weapons and, living in an asrama, practices the most rigorous penance. Indra and the Devas, feeling that Uparichira's tapa will make him king of Devaloka, manifest themselves before Vasu, and with honeyed words and flattery make him abandon his penance. The Devas say, Lord of the earth, you must protect this world lest Dharma fades from her face. While you sit here in the Pasya, if you protect Dharma in the world, Dharma in return will protect the universe. Indra says, Rahan, by the vigilant guardian of Dharma on earth, you are virtuous, and after this life, you will discover many marvelous and secret realms. Though I belong to Swarga and you to Bhumi, you are my friend and precious to me. Lord of men, you live in a land of many delights, sacred, abounding in game, fertile and rich, safe and well guarded, even like Devaloka, its climate kindly, and furnished with every object of enjoyment and pleasure. King of Chedi, mines of gold and silver embellish your lands, as do a plenitude of precious stones of every kind. Your cities and towns live in Dharma. Your people are honest and contented. They do not lie even in jest. Sons never ask for their patrimony to be divided and are always mindful of their parents' welfare. Lean or weak cattle are never yoked or made to haul or bear burdens. They are first fed kindly and generously. In Chedis, the four Varnas always adhere to the performance of their Svadharma, their natural and inherent duties. Vasu, I mean to allow you to range the three worlds at will, for I will give you a crystal Vimana, such as only the Devas have. Among mortal men, only you shall own such a Vimana and fly in it like a god. I will also give you a garland of unfading lotuses, which will make you invincible in battle. For while you wear it, no weapon shall injure you. And, O king, this holy and peerless garland, known in the world as Indra's Mala, shall be your emblem. Indra, slayer of Britra, also gives Uparichara Vasu a bamboo staff with which to protect the good and men of peace. When a year passes, Uparichara plants this bamboo stick in the ground to worship the one that has given it to him. From then on, Rashan, every king of the earth, begins to plant a ball in the ground to worship Indra. Having erected the stamba, they adorn it with cloth made of gold thread, garlands and precious ornaments, and dub it with rare perfumes. This is how the Deva Indra comes to be worshipped, the garlands and precious ornaments. Indra comes as a swan to accept the worship of Uparichara's Vasu. Delighted with the adoration, Indra says, all kings and any men who worship me in the way of the king of Chedi has done, and observe this festival of mine, shall bring glory and victory to their countries and kingdoms. Their cities shall grow and be prosperous, and their streets and homes flow with joy. Thus Indra blesses King Vasu, and it is true that all men who observe the festival of Indra with gifts of land, gold and precious stones find success, honor and fame throughout the world. Vasu, lord of the Chedis, is always magnanimous and performs countless yajnas. And Indra honors him and blesses him generously so that he rules the world from Chedi, with Dharma as his scepter. And to worship Indra, he invariably observes the festival that he himself has begun. Vasu has 5 sons of great strength and energy. He makes them rulers of various provinces of his boundless kingdom. His son, Brihadratra, becomes the ruler in Magadha. He is also known as Maharatha. His older sons are Pratyargaha, Rusamba, also called Manivahana, Mabela, and the invisible Yaduk. These, O king, are the 5 sons of the Raharishi of dazzling Texas. The 5 sons of the Vasu founded kingdoms named after themselves and separate dynasties that endure through long ages. When Vasu sits in his crystal ship of the air, Indras gives to him and flies through the sky. Gandharvas and Apsaras fly to greet him. It is because he ranges the higher realms that he is named Uparichara. The river Suktimati flows beside Uparichara, Vasu's capital. An animated and lost mountain called Kolahala once attacks the gentle river and forcibly embraces her. Vasu sees the attempted molestation and kicks the mountain. The river escapes from Kolahala's sinister embrace through the hole in the mountain made by Uparichara's kick. But Kolahala begets twin children, a boy and a girl. On the river he has forged. In gratitude for having freed her from Kolahala, Suktimati gives the children to Vasu. The Raharishi makes the boy the Senapati of his army, and the girl, Girika, marries himself. What? I didn't follow this much fantasy. What? What? Okay. Okay. No more questions. One day, after her period is over, Giraka waits and comes alluringly to her husband, wanting a child from him. However, the same day, Vasu's beaters have appeared to him and told him to kill a deer for their Saradha. No, not wanting to disobey his ancestor spirits, yeah, it was kind of weird, I don't know. Not wanting to disobey his ancestor spirits, the king goes into the jungle to hunt a deer, but his mind is full of thoughts of the luscious Girika, as lovely as Ari herself. It is spring, and the forest is as enchanting as the garden of the king of the Gandharvas. Also, welcome, son bueno. I hope you are having a great day. Here, Asokas, Champakas, Chutas, and Atimuktas about as to Unagas, Carnicaras, Bakulas, Divya Patalas, Narikelas, Chandanas, and Arjunas, all sacred teas, ancestral plants splendorous with scented flowers and shining fruit. The sweet haunting songs of the Kokila hold the forest. Enthralled, the ecstatic drone of honeybees is their Sruti. The king is stricken by desire, and he sees his Girika before his mind's eye, but not before him in the flesh. Madden, he ranges that charmed forest and spots a lovely asoka tree, its foliage rich and its branches covered in a riot of flowers. The king sits down at the foot of the tree, and excited beyond measure by the heady fragrances of spring all around him, by the caressing breeze that whispers through the forest aisles, his mind full of images of his wife. Uparichara Vasu spilled his seed into the palm of his hand. Fucking oh, what the fuck? What? Blah 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 blah. This is kind of wild. Literally horny. Anyways. He sees a falcon in a branch quite near him. Vasu, knower of the nuances of Artha and Dharma, says to the bird, "Friend, take this seed to..." What? What? Okay, friend, take this seed to my wife Girika, for her season has come. The falcon takes the precious semen in its beak and flashes away towards the king capital. Quick as a thought, a fishing hawk, perched in a tree beside the Yamuna, sees the falcon winging along with the royal seed in its beak and thinks the falcon is carrying a shred of meat. The hawk flies at the falcon, locking wings. They fight in the air, and Uparichara's Vasu's seed falls from the falcon beaks down into the waters of the Yamuna below. An Apsara called Adrika lives in the river. She has been turned into a fish by a rishi's course. She sees Vasu's shimmering seed strike the water, and swimming to it in a flash, she swallows the king's semen. 10 months after she swallows the seed, she is taken by some fishermen. In their very boat, the great fish gives birth to resplendent human children, a boy and a girl. At once the curse ends, just as the Brahmana who cursed her said it would, and the fish is a celestial nymph again. She rises into the sky along the path that Rishis, Siddhas, and Charanas trek, and vanishes. What the fuck? This is opium, my brother. What opium does to your mind? The wonder-struck fishermen bring the children to King Uparicharas and tell him what has happened, then cry, "My lord, we found these two human children inside the body of a fish." Uparichara takes the male child and raises him. Later, he will become the King Matsya of Great Dharma. The king gives the girl child, who smells of fishes, to the fishermen, saying, "Let her be your daughter." The chief of those fishermen adopts the girl and calls her Sdyadvati, the Apsara's daughter, and the kings grow into an exceptionally beautiful girl with a lovely smile and a friendly nature. Though she still smells of fishes, she plies a ferry across the Yamuna for her foster father. One day, the Maharishi Parasara, abroad on his pilgrimage, sees the girl and is struck by love's thunderbolt, at least by irresistible desire. Riding in her ferry, Parasara Muni says to the girl with the smooth skin and exquisite thighs, "Lovely girl, give yourself to me." Satyavati replies, "Holy One, look at the rishis standing on either bank of the river. Who can I give myself to you with them watching?" Parasara raises his hand in an occult mudra, and they are plunging before. It covers the river and both banks in darkness and fills Satyavati with awe. She blushes now and says shyly, "Muni, I am a virgin living with my father, sinless one. If I give myself to you, my virginity will be lost. Rishi, how will I face my father? Indeed, how will I live with that shame? I beg you, Holy One, think of this and then do as you decide." Parasara Maharishi replies, "You will have your virginity back after you grant my desire. Also, you shall have any other boon you want from me. Bashful and beautiful girl, and my words have never proved false." Okay, Satyavati says, "Let my body smell sweet and not of fish anymore." "So be it," says mighty Parasara. She is so pleased with her wound that Satyavati straightway comes into season. She allows the rishi to embrace her. She now becomes the wonderfully fragrant that men call Gandhavati, and they can smell the heavenly scent of her body from a Johanna way. She is also called Johanna Gandha, while they had called her Matsyangadhi before. Having slaked his desire, Parasara goes away. Satyavati rose to an island in the Yamuna and gives birth immediately, magically, to Parasara's child. He is splendid and a full-grown rishi as soon as he is born, and seeks his mother permission to go and perform tapasya. This feels like an Adult Swim short. I don't know what the fuck I'm playing at this specific point of the story. Anyways, as he leaves, he says to her, "If you ever have need of me, only think of me and I shall come to you." So it is that Vyasa is born to Satyavati and Parasara Muni. Because he is born on a Dwipa, an island, he is called Dvaipayana, island born, and Krishna because he is dark complexioned. The island born sage knows the Dharma loses one leg in every yuga, beginning with 4 and finally standing on just one in the Kali Yuga. He knows that the lifespan, the strength and intellect of men also wane with the passing yugas, having worshipped Brahma and the great Brahmarishis, so he could divide the Veda to suit the coming age. Dvaipayana makes 4 Vedas out of one. For this he is called Vyasa, the arranger or compiler, and Veda Vyasa, compiler of the Veda. The Maharishi teaches Sumanta, Jaimini, Paila, his own Sukha, and Vaisampayana the 4 Vedas. And the Mahabharata is like the 5th, of course. The Mahabharata is his own composition. Some years after this, Bhisma, of stunning vigor, fame and untold splendor, is born to Ganga, and his father is King Shantanu of the Kurus. He is an Amsavatara of the Vasus of heaven. This is a renowned rishi called Animand- Animandavya. He is a master of every interpretation of the Vedas, an illustrious one of great Tejas and high repute. Once he is falsely accused of theft, and the old and innocent Muni is impaled upon a spike. What? He summons Dharma and says to the Deva of justice, when I was a boy, I pierced a little insect with a blade of grass. Oh, Dharma, I remember that one sin I committed but cannot recall any other. But since then I have done penance thousandfold. Has my sin not been removed by all that tapasya? Also, killing a Brahmana is the most heinous of all sins, and you, oh Dharma, have sinned. You shall be born on earth as a Sudra for this sin. From that course, Dharma is born as a Sudra, a wise Vtuber, pure in body and perfectly virtuous. The Sutaputra Karna is no Suta but born of Kunti while she is a maid in her father's house, and Suryadeva is his father. He comes out of his mother's body wearing a natural coat of armor like his skin and golden earrings like sandrops, Kavacha and Kundala. Vishnu, worshipped by all the worlds, is born to Devaki and Vasudeva to bless the three lokas. He is unborn and immortal, of untold splendor, the creator of the universe and the Lord. He is invisible. He is the invisible cause of all things and decay, the pervasive Atman, the still universal center around which everything revolves, the primal essence in which the three gunas of nature, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas, are born, the Viswatman, the unchanging one, the substance from which the universe is made, the creator of the universe of the Panchamahabhutas, the sovereign, the Antaryamnin, the Antaryamnin, who abides unseen in everything, who owns the six lofty qualities, who is Pravana, Aum of the Veda, infinite, moved only by his own will, lustrous, the embodiment of Sannyasa, who floats upon the waters of eternity before the creation, who is the germ of the cosmic plant, the great combiner, uncreated, invisible essence of everything, transcendent, Nirguna, who cannot be known by the senses, the universe, who has no beginning, birth or decay, infinitely wealthy, the ancestor of every creature he incarnates into the race of the Amhaka Brishnis to promote Dharma in the world. Satyaki and Gretavarman, masters of Astras, warriors of fierce Tejas, learned the Shastras, servants of Narayana in all things. These two are born to Satyaka and Ridika. From the seed of Maharishi Bharadwaja of profound tapasya, which he ejaculates into an earthen pot, Drona is born. The seed of Rishi Gautama, split into a clump of reeds, grows into twins the mighty and sage Kripa and his sister Kripi. And his sister Kripi, who will marry Drona and become the mother of Aswadhama. Drestadyumna, blazing like Agni, born to become the nemesis of Drona, comes forth from a yagna fire, as does his sister Krishna. Draupadi, whose dark and unrivaled beauty will cause the war upon the crack of two yugas. Pralada's Sishya Nagnahit and Subala are born into the world. Subala's son is Shakuni, who is cursed by the Devas and becomes the enemy of Dharma in the world. And a slaughterer of men, Subala also has a daughter called Gandhari, who becomes the mother of Duryodhana and his brothers. Shakuni and his nephew are experts at amassing wealth and exhaustively avaricious. Vyasa begets upon the widows of Vijayadravirya, the Kuru princess of Dhritarashtra, who will become king of the valiant and mighty Pandu. Dvaipayana also fathers upon a Sudra woman, the sagacious and intelligent Vidura, sinless and a master of both Artha and Dharma. Pandu's two wives, Kunti and Madri, give him 5 sons, like Devas. The eldest, Yudhishthira, is the natural child of Dharma. Yama, who is the god of justice, Bhima, his stomach's a wolf, is the son of Vayu, the wine. Arjuna, Danankaya, the fortunate, greatest of archers, is Kunti's third son, and Indra himself, king of the Devas, is his father. Nakula and Sahadeva, the handsome twins, always obedient to their elders, are born to Madre, and their fathers are the Aswins. The wise Dharatirashtra sires 100 sons. Duryodhana and his brothers by Hankari, also Yuyutsu, who is born of Vaisya woman. Among these 101, 11 are Maharatas: Duryodhana, Durashana, Durkasa, Durmashana, Vikarna, Chitrasena, Bhimsati, Kaya, Satyavrata, Urumitra, and Jujutsu. Also, sorry, welcome. I only did the reading. Welcome. Yudhishthira's son is Prativindya. Oh my god. What an incredible event. I am sorry, I didn't mean to attack you with that, you know. Anyways, let me continue, my brother. Yudhishthira's son is Prativindya, Bhimas, Sutasoma, Arjunas, Saradrakut, Sarutakirti, Nakulas, Shatanika, and Shahadeva's son is the powerful Srutasena. Okay, if you are hearing this, then hello, welcome. I hope you have a great day. So far we once again are reading the beautiful Mahabharata. We are on the page 257. So yeah, I hope you are ready to hear some beautiful names, because no, it doesn't seem that there are that much more names to say. But anyways, we are over. Okay, Drupada also has another daughter, Shikhandi, who later turns into a male child. What? Sthuna, the Yaksha, effects the transformation in the jungle to help Shikhandi accomplish her life's obsession. Why hundreds of thousands of Kshatriyas fight the great war of the Kurus? 10,000 years will be too few for me to name all their names, but the main protagonist with whom the Itihasa deals I have told you about. Beautiful, no more names for now, please. Let me... Okay, Canto 64. Adivanza Vatarana, Parva continued. Kanamehaya said, Brahmana, tell me in detail about those you have named and those that you have not. Tell me what happened to those thousands of crowned kings and why they are born into the world, those Maharatas. Vaisampayana said, It has been said, O king, that what you ask is mysterious even to the gods. However, I vow to Narayan and shall do my best to answer your question. Samadagni's son Parasurama massacres the Kshatriyas in 21 savage encounters, so the earth is rid entirely of the race of kings. And then he makes his way to Mahendra, most excellent mountain, and sits there in Tapasya to expiate his sins of violence. What? When Parasurama has exterminated the Kshatriya men, thousands of women of the royal race resort to Brahmana Brahm, auster rishis, in order to have sons. It must be said that intercourse takes place between them only when the princesses and queens are ovulating, never otherwise or from mere lust. The Kshatriya woman conceive and give birth to countless children, sons and daughters of great vitality and lustre, and it seems that Kshatriya kind will flourish once more. This is the new generation of the Kshatriya race, sired by Brahmanas of mighty Tapasya. Indeed, the new Kshatriya strive and live in Dharma, accumulating great punya. The four Varnas, with the Brahmanas at their head, are re-established during this time. Lust vanishes and men go there to their wives only when the women are in season, and never out of carnal desire. Oh, Bharata Rishava. At this time the same is true of every species on earth, even beings of the air. Thus, O protector of the world, lakhs and crores of creatures are born, all virtues living in burgeoning swath of Dharma, and free from sickness and sorrow. O king with the elephant's gate, once more the Kshatriyas rule Bhumi with her mountains, jungles, and cities. They rule with Dharma as their scepter, and joy is upon the world and the four Varnas, of whom the Brahmanas are preeminent. Free from every vice generated by lust and anger, the Kshatriya kings rule justly, punishing those that deserve chastisement. Thousand-eyed Indra of 100 Mahayagnas sees how righteously the Kshatriyas rule, and he sends down timely rains, which bless all creatures. Arahant, those days are when no one dies prematurely, but only in the fullness of time, and when no man knows a woman carnally before he has come of age. Bhagaratirasha. The earth is filled from sea to sea, the coast to coast, with long-lived men of Dharma. The Kshatriyas perform great sacrifices and give away vast wealth as charity. All Brahmanas study the Vedas and the Vedangas religiously. Bhagaratirasha. Fucking on. Bhagaratirashava and the great Upanishads as well. In those days, no Brahmana ever teaches for gold or ever reads the Veda aloud in the presence of a Sudra. The Vaisyas dutifully till the earth with their bullocks, and they never yoke their beasts themselves. But their servants, the Sudras, do. The herd is cared for lovingly, and every cow and bull and calf fed well. Men never milks cow before the calves are weaned. No merchant ever tampers with his scales of measure in those days. Purushavyagara, O tiger among men, all men cleave to Dharma, and whatever they do with Dharma in mind. All the Varnas live by the Swadharma alone, and Dharma is maintained and does not decay or diminish, but indeed only grows. Bhagaratirasha, human, women, and cows give birth when their time is full, not before or after. Trees bear flowers and fruit in their proper season. Raha, the Krita Yuga having begun, Bhumi teems with myriad species, all in harmony. Then, O bull of the race of Bharata, the Asuras begin to take birth in their royal houses. The sons of Aditi, the Devas, repeatedly crush the sons of Diti, the Daityas, and those of Danu, the Danavas, in battle. Their unearthly kingdom lost. Swarga gone, the demons begin to incarnate on earth. The powerful Asuras, wanting sovereignty over Bhumi, begin to be born not only among Kshatriyas and other humans, but among all species. As cows and bulls, horses, donkeys and asses, camels, buffaloes, among the Rakshasas and the other magical races, among elephants and deer. Through the passage of the Yugas, owing to these demonic birds, Bhumi Devi's burden of heaven increases to the extent that she feels she cannot support the weight anymore and will plunge down into the Narakas, into hell. Some of the sons of Diti and of Danu, cast out of heaven, are born on earth as kings of terrible hubris. With terrific energy, the forces of evil swarm over the earth in various forms and shapes. They teem the world from sea to sea. With their undeniable strength, they begin to persecute Brahmana and Kshatriya. Vaishya and Sudra are indeed every virtuous creature of the earth, striking terror into every heart. They go about committing rapine, pillage, and murder. They range the world in great bands of hundreds of thousands, veritable armies of the night, mocking truth and virtue. Intoxicated by their strength and arrogance, they even desecrate and slaughter holy rishis in their asramas in the hearts of sacred forests. Oppressed and ravaged by these unrestrained, powerful, wealthy, and daily swelling legions of evil, Bhumi Devi thinks in despair of Brahma. Only the combined strength of awesome ones like Seshanaga, the Kurma Avatara, and the Digahas is able to continue the support to weight. Is able to continue to support the weight of the earth with her mountains and oceans. O king, now terrified by the burden of the Asuras upon her, the dreadful load of their wantonness and savagery unleashed, Bhumi frantically seeks Brahma's help to save her from plunging down into the void. She sees Brahma, the creator, Pitamaha of all creatures, in the kind grandsire, surrounded by the Devas, Brahma rishis of great fortune, being worshipped by Gandharvas and Apsaras, who are the eternal servitors of the gods. Wanting protection, the the earth begins to tell Brahma their woes in the presence of those regents of the worlds. Raja, the omniscient, Svayambhuka, self-creator and supreme lord already knows her petition. Bharati Shavka, being the creator of the sovereign and of the universe, shall he not always know whatever is in the hearts of his creatures, including the Devas and the Asuras? Raja, the lord of the earth, the creator of all creatures, whose calls Isa Samhu Prajapati speaks to Bhumi Devi. Brahma says, Bhumi Devi, one of wealth, I will appoint all the celestials to accomplish what you wish. No, but when she has gone, Brahma says to the Devas, go, be born in Amsa on earth and seek war with the Asuras who hold sway over her and torment her. The Creator calls all the Gandharva tribes and all the Apsaras and says to them, go, be born into the world in Amsa, in whatever forms you like. Indra and his Devas decide they will do as Brahma commands. They first go to Narayana in Vaikuntha, he that bears the chakra and the gada, whose skin is the hue of a thundercloud, who wears Pitambara robes of blinding splendor, Padmanabha, from whose navel the lotus grows in which Brahma is born, whose lotus eyes gaze down at his great chest, looking within, Ever-Indiana, who is the bane and the slayer of the Asuras, who is the lord of Prajapati himself, Devadeva, the mighty who bears the Srivatsa worn upon his breast, who animates the faculties of all beings, and whom all the Devas worship. Indra says to that most excellent Purusha, Lord, be incarnate. Hari replies, Tatastu, be so. Okay. Oh, wow. New Parva. Canto 65. Sambhaja Parva. By Sampayana said, Indra and Narayana speak together about how he will be born on earth and how the Devas would incarnate in Amsa. When every Deva knows his role, Indra returns from Vaikuntha one by one. Over time, the Devas are born on earth in Amsa to kill the Asuras already born there and to remove the burden of Bhumi, Swarga and Patala. They incarnate as they please as Kshatriya kings, of Brahmarishis and Rajarishis, and they kill the Asuras born and Rakshasas and Gandharvas, as Nagas, and as other terrestrial creatures. The Dharnavas cannot resist the avenging Devas, so mighty are the gods. Okay, give me a second, I need water. Okay, how long is this? How much should I go for? I think I will do, for example, 2 or 3 more. Let me see. At least 2 are not so long. This third one is long or not? Oh my fucking god! These are all names. Anyway, wait. I think. Wait. I think. Okay, we're going to read until this longest canto of full of names, so that I do not have to deal with it as soon as I start the next time. That is what is going to happen. So let me go back to my place. Samparja, yeah. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why? No. Why are there so many names? Anyways. Yeah. Sambhaja Barba. I left it to. Okay, here. Hanamehaya said, I want to hear from the beginning about the births of the Devas, the Danavas, the Gandharvas, the Apsaras, the men who are more than men, the Yakshas and the Rakshasas. By Sampayana said, I bow down to some Svayambhulha and will tell you what you wish to know. Brahma has 6 sons born immaculately of his spirit, Marichi, Atri, Angiras, Pulasya, Pulaha and Kratu. Marichi's son is Kashyapa, and from Kashyapa all the creatures are born. One of the original Prajapati's Daksha has 13 daughters of great beauty and fortune. Tiger Mormon, a scion of the race of Mahabharata, his 13 are called Aditi Diti Danu Kala, Danayo Sinkika, Krodha Prada, Viswa Vinata, Kapila, Muni and Kal. The sons and grandsons of these all of burning Texas are beyond count. Aditi gives birth to the 12 Adityas, lords of the universe. They are Datri, Mitra, Aryaman, Sakra, Varuna, Ansa, Vaga, Vivaswat, Usha, Savitri, Tavistri, and Vishnu. The youngest is the greatest of them all. Diti has one son called Hiranyakashipu, and he has 5 sons, renowned throughout the world. The eldest is Prahlada, the next Saradha, then Anuhrada, Sibi, and Bhaskala. O Vrata, Prahlada has 3 sons, Virochana, Kumbha, and Nikumbha. Virochana's son is Bali the Great, and the son of Bali is the great Ashuravana. The eldest Vana is a Bhakta of Rudra, and is also known as Mahakala. O Hanamehaya, Danu has 40 sons. The eldest of them is Vripachiti, of great fame, then Sambara, Namuche, and Pauloman, Asiloman, Kesin, and Darjaya, Ayaxiras, Aswasiras, and the powerful Aswasanku, Gaganamanjarja, Begabat, and Ketumat, Swadvanu, Aswapati, Brishpavarvan, Anahaka, Aswargriva, Sakshuma, Tuhunda of vast strength, Ekapanda, Ekachakra, Virupaksha, Mahodara, Nichandra, Nikumbha, Kupata Kapata, Sarabha, Sulabha, Surya, and then Chandramas. These are the best known of the race of Danu. Okay. Bharata. The sons of and the grandsons of these are countless. Sinkika gives birth to Rahu, the tormentor of the sun and the moon, and to 3 others, Suchandra, Chandrahantri, and Chandra Pramardana. The numberless progeny of Krura, also called Krodha, are as devious and as vicious as she is. Hers is a clan full of wrath and merciless to its enemies. Danayu has 4 sons who are bulls among the Asuras. They are Vakshara, Bala, Vira, and Vritasura the Great. The sons of Kala are like Yama himself, boundlessly I mean, okay, let me, give me a second. Let me like this. Give me a second, here, because I want to check that. I am pretty sure I haven't already streaming for some while. Yeah, for an hour and a half. Fucking god. So, as I was going to say, do not worry. What the fuck? 1 minute and 20 seconds of ads. Well, when you are back, I will welcome you once again. Damn, son. Ads are the bane of the spirit. Danayu has 4 sons who are wolves. No, I already read that. Kala has many other sons as well. Shukra, the son of Arishi, is the chief priest and Acharya of the Asuras. Shukra has 4 sons, also priests of the Asuras. Tashtadhara and Atri are 2, and there are 2 others. First, the husbands. They are like the sun himself, and ambitious enough to want to conquer Brahmaloka. These are the sons of the Devas and the Asuras, as told in the Purana. The progeny of these are past counting, O king. Vinata's sons are Takya and Aristanemi, Garuda and Aruna, and Aruni and Varuni. Kadru's sons are Ananta Sesha, Vasuki, Takshaka, Kumara and Kulika. Himasena, Ugrasena, Suparna, Varuna, Kupati, Dhritarashtra, Suryavashtra, Satyavashtra, Arkaparna, Prayuta, Bhima, and Chitaratra. The famed Dharman, master of his passions, Karishiras, Parhangya, Kali and Narada, these devas, and Gandharvas are the sons of Daksha Prajapati's daughter Moon. Anavandhya, Manu, Vamsa, Asura, Margaparnya, Anupa, Sugaha, Vasi are the daughters of Pradha, and her sons are Siddha, Purna, Varhi, Parnayus of wide renown, Brahmacharin, Ratiguna, Suparna, Viswago, Banu, and Suchandra. All these are Gandharvas of heaven. Pradha also bears her husband, Kashyapa, the delectable Apsaras, Alampusha, Misrakesi, Vidyutparna, Tilotama, Aruna, Rekshasita, Samha, Manorama, Keksimi, Subahu, Surata, Suraja, and Supriya. Her most famous sons are Atibahu, Jaja, and Juju, and Timburu. Jaja and Juju, what? Jaja and Juju. Jaja and Juju. Oh my god. Anyways, the Amrita, Brahmanas, sacred cows, the Gandharvas and Apsaras are born to Kapila Deva, as the Purana says. This account of the births of the Gandharvas and Apsaras, of the Nagas, Suparnas, Rudras, and the Maruts of cows, Brahmanas of great fortune and holy deeds, is sacred and extends the life of he that reads it, and delights the ear and the mind. He who reads or narrates the birth of the exalted beings in the presence of the Devas and Brahmarishis has many excellent children, finds fortune, fame, and attains the best of words hereafter. I hope you are back, Bunkum, because it has been kind of a long time, so I hope the ads didn't kill you. Canto 66, Sambaja Parva continued. By Sampayana said, we have seen how the 6 Maharishis are the mind-born sons of Brahma. He has, kind of he has another son called Stahanu. So Stahanu, has 11 sons. What? Rigabadyaha, okay. Rigabadyaha, Sarpa, Nyariki of great fame, Ahankapat, Ahibradhana, Pinaki, bane of his enemies, Dahana, Iswara, the splendorous Kapali, Sthanu, and the illumined Parha. These are the 11 rudras. Okay, as I was going to tell you, this is obviously a Parva that is full of names, so you didn't miss anything because of that. Don't worry. Marichi, Angira, Satri, Pulastya, Pulahu, and Kratu are the brilliant sons of Rama. The world knows the Angiras has 3 sons, Brihaspati, Utathya, and Sambarta, all profound tapaspians. Rajan, the sons of Patris, are many, all of them Maharishis, masters of the Veda. Sannyasis, Atmaramas, their souls at perfect peace. Rajavyarha, tiger among kings, the sons of the wise Pulachya are Rakshasas. Vanaras, Kinara fauns, and Yakshas. O king, the sons of Pulaha are the Salabhas, winged insects, lions, Kimpurushas, manticores, tigers, bears, wolves. The sons of Kratu, sacred Astyagnas, are the devout Balakhilias, mighty Tapaspians, who are the companions of Surya. Protector of the earth, the illustrious Rishi Daksha, peerless sannyasi, his soul absorbed in infinite peace, springs from the big toe of Brahma's right foot and from the big toe on his left foot. Daksha's chaste and noble wife emerges. The Muni begets 50 daughters upon her, all of them flawless of face and lip. Their eyes like lotus petals. Having no sons, he makes putrikas of his daughters, which meant that their sons would be his sons, as well as the sons of his daughters' husbands. Daksha marries with secret rites 10 of his daughters to Dharma, 27 of them to Suma the moon, and 13 he gives Kashyapa. The 10 wives of Dharma are Kirti, Lakshmi, Dithiri, Medha, Pushti, Saradha, Triya, Bodhi, Laha, and Madi. Suma Deva's 27 wives are are they that show the time they are the nakshatras. What? Okay, the asterism of the moon. They are yoginis because they help maintain the worlds. Brahma has another son called Manu. Manu has son called Prajapati, who has 8 sons, known as the Vasus. They are Dara, Dhruva, Soma, Aha, Anila, Anala, Pratyusha, and Prabhasa. Of these, Dahara and the enlightened Dhruva are born from Durma, Chandramas. Soma and Swasana, Anila are born to intelligent Swasa. Aha is the son of Rata. Hatusana, Anala is Sandilya's son. Pratyusha and Prabhasa are the sons of Prabhata. Dara has 2 sons, Dravina and Uttahavyaha. What? Dara has 2 sons, Dravina and Kutavyahvaha. Dhruva's sons is Kala, time who divorced the worlds. Soma's son is the splendid Varchas. Varchas begets Sisira and Ramana and his wife Manohara. Aha's sons are Yoghi, Sama, Santa, Santa and also Muni. Agni's son is the many splendored Kumara, born in a forest of Sararits. He is Saradvata. He's also called Kartikeya. He's also called Kartikeya since the 6 Kritikas rates him. Agni other sons are Sakha, Visakha, and Naigameya. Anila's wife is Siva, and their sons are Manohava and Abhignathagati. The son of Pratyusha is the Rishi Devala. Devala has 2 sons, famed for their forgiveness and their great intellects. Brihaspati's sister, who always speaks with the truth, performs tapasya and reigns over the earth, becomes the wife of Prabhasa, the 8th Vasu, and she bears him the illustrious Viswakaraman, from whom all the arts began, 1,000 of them. He is the architect of the Devas, fashioner of the fierce and matchless ornaments among the stars. He is indeed the original artist. Viswakarman creates the celestial Vimanas of the gods, and humankind lives on because of the countless precious inventions of Viswakarman, the universal artist. Men worship him for this reason, and he is an eternal one and changeless. Wow! I didn't even know who Viswakarman was. Interesting. Dharma, who bestows joy, takes a human face and emerges from Brahma's right breast, Ahasta. Dharmadeva has 3 sons who can enchant everyone. They are Sama, Kama, and Harsha. Peace, desire, and joy. They support the worlds with their activity. Kama's wife is Rati, Sama's is Prapti, and the wife of Harsha is Nanda. Yes, indeed, upon this the worlds depend. Kashyapa is the son of Marichi. Wait, what? Okay. In the middle of everything, peace, desire, and joy are the 3 things that the world depends on. Interesting theory. Okay. So let me continue. Kashyapa is the son of Marichi, and the Devas and Asuras are the sons of Kashyapa. Hence, Kashyapa is the father of the worlds. Tavashtiri, who assumes the form of Bharava, a Maya, becomes the wife of Savitri. She gives birth in the sky to twins of great fortune and fame. The Aswini Kumaras. Rahan Aditi has 12 sons. Indra being the eldest. The youngest is Vishnu, in whom the worlds are founded. There are 33 Devas and 8 Vasus, 11 Rudras, 12 Adityas, Prajapati, and Vashatkara. Let me tell you about the sons of these by their Pakshas, Kulas, and Ganas. The Rudras, the Satyas, the Maruts, the Vasus, the Bhargavas, and the Visvedevas are each reckoned as being one Paksha. Garuda, the son of Minata, the mighty Aruna, and the illustrious Brihaspati are counted among the Adityas. The Aswin twins, all perennial plants, and the lesser animals are counted among the Guyakas. These are the Ganas of the Devas, O king. Listen to this recitation washes away. These are the Ganas of the Devas, O king. Listening to this recitation washes away his every sin from a wind. from a man. Lustrous Brigu comes forth, tearing open Brahma's breast. Shukra, learned wise, is Brigu's son. Shukra becomes a Graha, a planet, and traversing the sky, commanded by Brahma, sends down and withholds the rain, loses and holds back calamities, and nurtures the lives of every creature in the three worlds. Shukra, of phantom intellect and sagacity, of stern bratas, always a brahmachari, clips himself in two with his Tabaya Shakti, and becomes a spiritual guru to both the sons of Diti and of Aditi. When Brahma has to painfully employ great Shukra, Brigu begets another son, Chiyavana, who blazes like the sun, and is virtuous and faith. He emerges from his mother's womb in anger and rescues her from the clutches of the Rakshasas. Chiyavana marries Manu's daughter Arushi and sires Aurva of matchless fame with her. Aurva tears open his mother's thigh to be born. Aurva gets Richika, who, even as a child, possesses awesome spiritual power and brilliance, and every virtue as well. Richika's son is Hamadangi, who has four sons, the youngest being Parasurama, who is his oldest brother, superior in every way, and a master of his passions, a master of also of astras and of every weapon. He slaughters the race of Kshatriyas. But who? Parasurama. I don't remember him being name, but anyways, Aurva has a Aurva has 100 sons. Hamadagni being the eldest. These 100 fathers began thousands of children across the earth. Brahma has two other sons, Dharatri and Vidhatri, who stay with Manu, their sister in the auspicious Lakshmi, who dwells amidst lotuses. Lakshmi's spiritual sons are the horses that go through the sky. Shukra's daughter Devi becomes Varuna's fierce wife. She bears him a son called Bala and another Sura, the goddess of wine, much to the delight of the Devas. Adharma, Sin, is born when creatures felt hungry and began to eat one another. Adharma is a destroyer of every being. Adharma's wife is Niriti, and the Rakshasas that are their children are called Nairitas. She has three other savage sons, always sinful and cruel. Jaya with fear, Mahabhaya with terror, and Mrityu with death, forever killed. Because he is such a ceaseless killer, Mrityu has no wife or child. Tamra gives birth to 5 daughters, known through the word Kaki the crow, Shinge the eagle, Fasi the hen, Daharatirastre the goose, and Suki the parrot. Kaki can crows, Chieni eagles, falcons, hawks, and vultures. Daharastre ducks, geese, swans, and the feathered chakravakas. And the sweet and auspicious Suki brings forth parrots and parakeets and their ilk. Krodha gives birth to 9 daughters, 8 of them wrathful by nature. Narigi, Brigamanda, Hari, Bradramana, Matangi, Sarduli, Sweta, Surabhi, and Tenin, the virtuous and good-natured Surasa. King of men, Brigi's children are deer. Brigamandas are bears and also Sarimanta. Of the sweet feet, Brahmadhana begets the celestial elephant Airavata. Hari's children are monkey and also horses and all bovine creatures. Golangulas, the coat-tailed ones. Okay, I think I am kind of losing my voice, but how much? Okay, we're finally finishing this shit. Saduli begets lions and tigers in vast numbers, leopards and other powerful predators. Rahan Matangi's progeny are the elephants of the name Earth. Sweta bears one elephant of extraordinary size and speed, named Sweta after her. Surabhi gives birth to 2 daughters, the sweet-natured Rohini and the famous Gandharabi. O Mahabharata, she has 2 other daughters, Bimala and Anda. Rohini is the mother of all kind, and Gandharabi of all equine beasts. Anala gives birth to 7 kinds of tree that yield soft fruit, the date. The palms, the hintala, the tali, the little date, the nut and the coconut. She has another daughter, Kalsuki, the mother of parrots. Surasa bears a son called Kanga, a species of long fertile beards. Sieni, the wife of Aruna, gives birth to two sons of great Tejas and strength, Sampati and the mighty Hatayu. Surasa also bears Tenagas and Kadu, the Punaga snakes. Binatan has two sons, Garuda and Aruna, whose fame is limitless. Great king of the mighty intellect. This is the genealogy of all the main species. Listen to this. A man is purified of his sins. Oh, sorry. Once again. Listening to this, a man is purified of his sins, finds great knowledge, and finally attains the most exalted condition in the life comes. And that is fucking it. I don't want to read anymore. Fuck this shit. Canto 67 is where we are retaking this. Probably tomorrow, not. Because for one day, at the very least, I do not want to see this book anymore. Let me. Okay. I don't even know if at this point we have the possibility of writing someone. Let me check. Canto 67. I should write that down just in case. Man. What the fucking. No, wait. The funniest thing, I still have the whole Canto 67 is more names, and let me check. Oh, fuck. And it is also equally the same, and also is almost as equally long as this one. So, no, I still have two more. Okay, plus the 68 isn't that long. Let me see. Okay, the 69 isn't also so long. And it also has not so many names, but there are at least two ones more, 67 and 68, who have an incredible amount of names in them, and that is tiring, you know? So, anyways, what a great book, what a beautiful book, but I get tired of reading it. I don't think I didn't do 2 pages today. Let me check. 2 pages, 2 hours. Oh well, I almost did. Very close. Let's say that I did like an hour and 45 minutes between breaks and all of that. So I think do I have the possibility of reading someone? Should I read someone? We're literally two. I don't know. We might as well at the very least try that. Wish, yes. What a fucking book. And also, I guess it isn't that important to say it right now, but tomorrow I won't have the possibility of streaming at the morning. I didn't say that I was going to do that, but just in case, if somebody ever asked himself if I was going to be able to do that or not, no, that is the response. Okay. Wait, I see. Okay, Ria was celebrating what 100 followers on Twitter, I think, or something like that. Was celebrating something, so we're going to write that channel. This is intended, right? I can write here without preoccupying about anything else, right? Wait, no, you have also. Anyways, okay, no, it seems that yeah, we can write. So, as always, it was really good. As always, it gives me a little bit of tiredness to be here, but it was very beautiful. As always, thanks to those who came, thanks to those who stayed, those who watched the beautiful bot, thanks to those who said something like Bunkum, Runspun, Sonowono, Saxter, the bot, myself. I think I am not skipping anybody else, and if I am, well, let me check. Theater, what? No, wait, what? This is older, why the fuck do I have the other shot here? Anyways, as always, thanks. And also, just in case we have that there. Let me copy that. And yes, goodbye. Have a great night. Have a great morning. Have a great whatever the time zone you're in. We're riding Ria. That is actually drawing something. Xiao Xiao, Ela. No, 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 wait, wait.